Welcome, everyone, to episode 11. This is Wyrmfall, my Demon Gate campaign on Blades and Blasters. Players are still currently in the old Tomb of Nagath. Not quite there to Wyrmfall still. And I'm still kind of wondering about that. How big this ruin at Wyrmfall is going to be. Like, would a big dungeon be fun at all? I guess we'll see what happens with these talented role players that we have here at Blades and Blasters. I think it all could be fun. Speaking of these amazing voice actors that we have here, who's playing tonight? We'll start with the Prankster.
Hello, my name is the Prankster, and I play the Kuthalan Demon Hunter, who's mangled with one eye, named Humnahar.
Awesome. And Bees.
Hey there, this is the Bees. I'm playing a lizard folk who is a warrior, and he really just wants to make sure everyone's taken care of. He likes to protect others. That's his whole thing.
And Jester.
Last but not least, I'm Jester. I'm playing Gunra Tet. Gunra is, of course, a Mintep who is, a cat folk. His story started out as a pirate, but nobody here in this group knows that Gunra was a pirate. So, wondering when that will actually come into play. But he does have a trusted companion, a bard that is NPC character, and we're keeping that secret pretty well right now.
Excellent. And I am Rogue, GM for tonight. Make sure to pick up Demon Gate at Drive-Thru RPG. It's on sale.
Definitely get the really good colored one. Those pictures are amazing.
I'm gonna go buy it right now. Again.
Hell yeah. It has a tendency to make your penis grow. That's what I heard.
Totally not a plug. Totally not a sales pitch.
There's a little disclaimer at the bottom of the screen.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. My penis grew another 3 inches just by buying Demon Gate.
Hey, you're finally at an inch. Congratulations.
I knew it was good. Excellent. Let's do this.
Results may vary. My penis actually shrunk when I bought the book.
All right. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Has everybody got sight back in here?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I've got sight.
Alright. Take Duergar out of there. And Handsome Rick. I'm going to let everybody know what happens to Handsome Rick right here in a second. Because he was going to be able to play tonight, but unfortunately, real life happened. And I'll read this quick intro. We'll get on with it. The sacrificial chamber was located in the bowels of the Temple of Nagath. They did not expect to find a living mortal tied up down there, and one so large, to be sure. A Bogrol, an ogre, had been captured by these dead minions of Nagath and tied up. The 2 tormentors had been slain. According to the depictions on the temple walls, those 2 priests were acolytes to this place. Now, only one horribly corrupted spirit exists. The high priest of this place. The adventurers ransacked the coffins. They looked through all the urns to find what was left of value. Probably broke all the urns, because that's the fun part of role-playing games, running through and breaking all the urns. Finally turning to what remained, Marco, the leader of the expedition, wanted to take what they had found and leave with their lives while everyone still could. They had a new ally as well. However, the demon hunter could not let it go. This place was falling apart. The magic was old and crumbling with it. The place had already lost enough protective runes. It couldn't hold the spirits in any longer. They needed to be destroyed. They needed to kill the spirit of the high priest or send it back to hell. When last we left, the ogre, Handsome Rick, he had thrown open the priest's sarcophagus, turned to look at what remained. Much to their surprise, a blast of energy shoots forth from the sarcophagus, knocking the ogre into the wall, throwing him to the ground, unconscious. Any firelight that was in the room goes out from the rush of air. It screams through the temple, and all that is left is a nearly empty casket with mainly ash in it. One femur, bone still exists, and the half of a skull. And, you guys can kind of take over as Rick falls to the ground unconscious.
Well,
Yeah,
I think you should have done that.
I imagine Hum-Nahar rushes forward to him to check on his state.
Are you okay?
You can see there's no response from him, but he still seems to be breathing.
He is alive, but he is very foolish.
Help me get him out of this chamber.
Shuthar
And Hum-Nahar
peeks
would-
into the
yeah.
before helping. Shuthar peeks into the sarcophagus. You said that there's only ashes and bone.
Yeah, there's most of it's ash, but there is like still the remaining of like a femur and half of a skull. It looks like maybe they tried to burn the bones that remained in here.
Hmm.
So Gunrai runs back to the front of the cavern, goes and gets his old buddy, the barge that I'm brain farting on the name?
Calamir.
Calamir.
Yeah.
And has Calamir help him bring the big ogre out.
Yeah, Calamir steps in, you know, he like looks around, and Marcos comes running back too with his torch. He's like, "Oh, what was that?"
Just a we don't even know what it is yet. We'll tell you here in a little bit when we figure it out. But Handsome Rick needs to be taken out of here.
Yes.
He's kind of a little sleepy.
It's the power of the Dark One. It knocked him down.
I think the Dark One's just ashes and bones right now.
Hum-Nahar, as he's going to grab Handsome Rick, I picture he's got his hands underneath his arms, and Hum's pretty strong, so I think he might be able to help at least get him out of the room. He also is on high alert because he knows that his senses just felt something in here. When he goes to get Handsome Rick, he wants to look in the... I know that you said that there's mostly ashes and a femur in there. Is there any type of a check I can do to help Hum maybe understand what's going on? Maybe on a more thorough level?
Yeah, what skill would you like to use? Maybe like, I mean, I know you can do your unnatural senses and stuff
Demon
and still
lore?
kind of... Hey, perhaps Demon Lore.
Yeah, I think Demon Lore would be a good use of that, right? That's skills.
Like you're trying to determine what this demon's capable of, right? Or at least your knowledge of what he might be capable of.
Yeah. Ooh, explodey.
Nice.
Explodey.
I will whisper something to you.
Awesome.
Oh,
Like I like secret notes for the GM.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
It's like a message from Gazak himself to my ears.
Gazak is Helm's god.
Amnar. While you're looking around in there, make sure that evil spirity thingy didn't happen to go into Rick and we don't have to beat his face in.
It is a very big face.
Yeah.
That sounds
would-
very wise.
I would hate to have to kill a dear friend. But, you know, this guy, we just met, so I really don't have a problem.
Yeah, Hum will definitely do his best to ascertain whether or not there might be something deeper going on with Handsome Rick, whether it's that he's possessed or something like that.
I mean, I have definitely seen spirits possess people.
The Dark One, Nagath, he possesses everybody. When you have dark thoughts and evil intentions, this is Nagath inside of all of us.
So,
I think my god would kick him out of me.
as Hum hears what Gunra says, he does, like, he slowly lays Handsome Rick on the ground.
That is wisdom. You might be right.
And then he will look at the bone and look at whatever else he can.
There's a possibility that this demon, whatever it might be, may have jumped into something's body or some type of object. If there's anything that might be of value to this once high priest, might be enchanted.
Shoot there.
And might have jumped into that, or Handsome Rick, or this bone.
I feel like Shuthar would immediately point to the weapon that that Rick looted from the wall that had the holy symbols for this evil god on it. Shuthar didn't feel good about that in the first place. This could be hosting great evil.
What about that black wand we found while looting?
They don't remember Black Wand. What Black Wand?
The one that one of us found in the urn that we smashed.
Hey, Rogue, you said that it looks like whatever was here was already burned, correct? Like, it looks like there's ashes or something like that?
Yeah, it looked like they tried to burn it, but maybe they didn't finish the entire body.
Speaking from personal experience, it's really hard to get rid of a body, guys.
Yeah, it is. That's why I usually just use a mine shaft.
There is a strong possibility that this bone may be the only link to this world that the demon might have. I suggest we burn it with all due haste.
We also found some salt. Maybe we should do things, salt it and burn it.
I agree.
So, perhaps we have, like, man, I wish Fickbrick was here. That would make it a lot easier to burn something.
If only
Magical
we had
fire.
a party member with fire.
If only we had this one convenient tool that is definitely sometimes here.
We could say you guys could have access to him, like if you wanted to take the bones out there,
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't know if Hum would let anybody touch it. I think he'd just be like,
No one touch it.
Call Frick Brick it down.
Bring thick brick here or throw as much witch fire on it as we can.
yeah.
Oh, hold up. I think I might have something.
And Gunra goes rooting around in his bag, trying to see what he has. And it just so happens he has.
I think I actually have some witchfire too.
That is some magic fire.
I have some fire
me.
sap.
Oh, that's kind of different. That's a poison, right? It feels like fire as it burns in your veins, but
Okay, never mind.
You know what I want to do? I've got this badass silver Vashlik axe that is designed to kill demons. I think the first thing I want to do is just straight up bring that sucker down on the femur and just try and chop it up. See if that has any effect, and then maybe make it a little bit smaller so it catches on fire easier, kind of like you do with wood, right?
mm-hmm.
And then from there, yeah, I think we've got some in the Wyrmfall expedition cache. The witchfire. Yeah, we got 6 vials. So let's just use that.
Okay. So you spend some time doing that, and we'll take anybody else out of here. Yeah, you do what you can to destroy the bones, the remains of the priest. What you think is the priest, right? This is the sarcophagus he was in. And you do. So you end up smashing it, and then go ahead and take away one of those magic flames. And then Marcos is watching. He's got his torch and stuff as you throw the witch fire onto it. He says, do you have to say anything, or you burn it and it's over with?
Actually, that's a good point. I have exorcism, and I presume his hum is going through these motions. He's exercising it at the same exact time.
Or seems to feel better at that once you start saying the chants.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay. And he shrugs. And you do this. You say the exorcism. Go ahead and do that. You can make the skill roll.
I love watching the dice roll. Oh, wow!
Wow.
Nice.
I would think that Shuthar also prays in his native tongue over these bones to be exorcised of this evil.
Nice. Go ahead and say the prayer. SI check.
Sure. Sorry, SI, what are you saying?
Yeah, if you click your token, that would be the SI button up there.
Spiritual influence.
Oh, spiritual influence. Okay, so no modifier.
Yeah, no mind.
Gunra's just
Oh,
kind of
jeez.
sitting in the corner, smelling a jug of rum that he happened to find. Just seeing if it's still drinkable, kind of pondering it.
Yeah, some of this gear you notice, that should be aged and just empty. You can still smell it. It seems fresh. Like some of those ales and stuff that you found. Some of that stuff doesn't look too old, like it was taken from, people maybe recently.
And then once Gunra's like, that might be good enough. He walks over to the casket and kind of just pours a shot into the casket with it. And then walks back to his corner and keeps doing his thing.
And Calamir comes back. We'll say, a couple of people helped to carry the ogre
Sure.
back to his place. He's still sleeping, whatever. Say, he seems okay, and he's be passed out for some time. Maybe we should let him sleep.
He is good man. We
We just met him, Shuthar. We don't know if he's good or not yet.
He joined us in fight against evil. This is a good sign, yes?
He joined us in a fight against evil when his life depended on it. Had he not fought, he very well might have died. Let's see how he is when we get him out in the open.
This is wise. You are wise, Captain.
That's why they made me captain.
I picture Hum like eating some food at the fire, just looking over at handsome Rick and just thinking in his mind's eye, remembering the moment that he opened up the sarcophagus and how like a bunch of black energy you said came out. Did I see any rhyme or reason? Did that black energy just like explode in all directions, or did it specifically like did it
Yeah.
seem like it did anything in particular?
That's what it seemed like. It seemed like it exploded and just in all directions, maybe as if a bomb of energy went off. As he opened it, and then
He was just the
it
closest
threw.
one,
It threw him back.
Did I maybe you want me to roll for it or something with a perception check, but did Hum's feelings about the place change? Did that that lizard brain like something's
Oh,
wrong
yeah, go ahead.
feeling?
Perception, I think, or what is your hunter or your senses, unnatural senses? It's perception.
It is, and
Oh
I
my
rolled
goodness.
a 2.
This place is cleared.
Then
We have won the day.
Yes.
Now, are you absolutely sure of that? Can we take this loot and get out of here?
Yes, I feel confident that whatever was haunting this place is now gone. And
And then he would look towards Shuthar.
you can reconsecrate it to your god if you would like.
Yes, this seems very wise.
Gunra is now just sitting out on the sacrificial table, chilling.
After we and I don't know how much time has passed. We're kind of jumping all over the place, and that's my fault. My apologies, Rogue. But I presume after the fighting we've done and this exorcism, Hum Nahar would like to take some time to meditate and rest up
Yeah,
if we
definitely.
have the time.
I think so. Definitely. Marcos is happy that you guys are leaving. He's like, "All right then, let's get on with this." And you guys wanna camp outside or?
Actually, before we leave, Gunra on his way out happens to remember there's a spot that we didn't really check too well at the door. So
Little hidden
before we
area.
head out, yeah, he'd like to ask for the aid of Shuthar and go for a little swim into the next little spot just to make sure there's nothing there.
Shuthar feels weird about it. But he does not want to look like pussy.
Who else will protect me if not you, Shuthar?
Of course. This place shall be consecrated. I think that going into that room will help to cleanse all of this place, whatever it might be.
Gunra, do you wish to join us as well? I don't know how. Oh, wait, your swimming's not that great. Never mind.
Wait, are you
Wait,
talking to yourself?
aren't you Gunra?
Sorry, Hum Nahar.
Yeah, I was really confused for a moment. Hum would be reluctant to go.
I will, Shuthar, do you need assistance? Or do you think you can handle it?
Shooter hates that you asked it like that. He looks down and says, I don't need assistance, but if there's demon, I think you would be happy to assist.
Yes, you are right.
God dang it. All right, yeah. Hum will absolutely follow Shuthar in.
Now, it appears that we can swim under this. Rogue, is it? You said we could swim under there, but it also seemed like there may have been a door from that first room we went to as well, right?
Yeah, there was a stone door that kind of was locked, and it looked like it was had runes and stuff, like protective runes.
Yeah,
That door seemed pretty solid. Yeah. But yeah, that hole over there is filled with water. The one right here.
Right.
And but you can definitely see that there's a way to go under it. The wall.
In that case, Shuthar will confidently tell everybody, I will check. If I don't return, I am dead. And you should run.
Listen here, little buddy. I'm going with you, whether you want me to or not.
Okay. I hope you can swim.
You saw how well I could swim before. I saved Humnahar's life.
That is true. He was on your back.
Mhm. Yeah.
Not everyone is good with water.
What kind of captain would I be if I couldn't swim?
I forget this Shuthar's personality not laugh, but that's just, it was fantastic. I personally enjoyed that session. That was fun. Okay. Yes. May I go first?
Yes, take the lead.
Happy to. Shuthar will like very easily, like a fish.
Like a fish.
Who's actually filming right now? This.
I have it's my window that I'm recording this session tonight.
Okay, let me see here. And it's just you and Gun Ratet going in?
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay.
I can go too.
If I don't
Are you
return,
sure?
I'm dead. I will repeat.
Wait, I have an idea. Humnahar. Here, take the end of this rope. I'm going to tie it around my waist. And if you feel me jerking on it like a madman, that way we're sure that you don't sink to the bottom of the water.
This sounds amenable.
So the plan is for him to stay on this side while we go across?
Yeah,
All right.
because he doesn't fare very well in the water, and if we need him, we can at least call on him that way.
Fair. This is like fishing line.
Yes, fishing for Humnahars.
He is fishing for you. In
Wait,
Soviet
does that
Russia, fish.
Does that make you the bait or me the bait?
That's awesome.
Just go already.
Okay, we are done talking.
Marcos waits by the stairs with his torch, and Calamir stands like near Humnahar, like watching the water. As Shuthar is going first under the water.
Mm-hmm.
No problem with since he's the Sharfine lizard man, he can breathe. It is kind of a maybe a not scary for you, maybe, but
It's very dark, I imagine.
yes, the vision sets in, no longer destroyed by the torchlight, and you start to see the cold walls as you pass through. You do notice like old skeletal remains. It looks like they're stuck to the ceiling, or some of them are uh, laying on the floor.
Yeah, so
And
I'm like swimming through like a mausoleum sort of thing.
yeah,
Wow. Okay.
and then you pop up on the other side, and you notice the door to the right in the chamber. You notice the sarcophagus totally submerged, and the murals, they all on the walls depict those two acolytes you see are kneeling with the priest in the center, and he's holding up this large crisp blade over the altar. And that's kind of like on the wall here on the other side of the sarcophagus, perfectly over there.
Yeah, Shuthar's kind of looking at the walls, analyzing. So you say he basically gets the gist that it depicts those acolytes doing what exactly?
Looks like they're praying. They're kneeling before the high priest is about to maybe sacrifice somebody or whatever. And he's standing in the center with a big crisp blade, like a curved dagger or something.
Yeah.
But that's right on the wall, and underneath that is the submerged sarcophagus.
So, do I get any sense of what the sarcophagus means, or who it belongs to?
You're pretty sure, by the look of the runes, that it was one of the acolytes.
Shuthar will turn and see if his kitty friend is joining him.
Gunrose jumped in the water, and I assume is swimming pretty decently.
Go ahead and make a body check. Or do you have the swimming skill?
Yes, I do have swimming skills.
Oh, you can do that then.
Attaboy.
Does he have a dagger in his mouth?
Oh, of course. And then a jug of rum in the other hand.
Meanwhile, Humnahar's on the other side, all put out.
I thought cats hated water.
Holding onto that rope, hoping they don't
Yeah,
tug
just-
on it.
Yeah, yeah, just feeling humiliated.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you over there. Gun tits. You can go ahead and okay, cool. That was a D20 and a D6. I rolled a 15 on the 20 and a 1.
Nice.
It has to be 2 ones to do a fail. So,
Excellent.
so that was nice. Nicely swam. No problems at all. You pop up and see that same thing. At first, you don't notice, anything worthwhile, really, except for the murals on the walls and that sarcophagus in the center. Lots of bones.
Shuthar just kind of gestures to it. This appears to have belonged to one of the acolytes whose form we destroyed already.
Is there any goodies inside of it?
This is unsure. We can try.
So Gunra walks over to the sarcophagus and kind of checks it out. Is it open? Is it...
It's closed. The lid is still shut.
And he wants to first make sure that the same thing's not going to happen to him that happened to Handsome Rick. So he's kind of trying to search around and make sure if there's a crack or anything like that that might have leaked out all the energy, and double checking.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have it doesn't even seem to have like the same runes. This one like seems really basic, actually. As where the other one had like runes all over it and of protection and stuff like that. This one's just very basic, even though the outside of the murals all over the wall and the wall, the door actually was like highly ruined, but this one seems quite basic.
All right, so Gunra actually grabs from the opposing side that he's standing on. So over here, he puts his hands over and grabs and kind of cracks it open, just to see if anything like energy or force comes from here. So that way it would protect him and Shuthar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all you can feel is like maybe there was water already in there and a little bit more slips in when you open the crack. But nothing happens.
All right, I finish opening it up and seeing what I can't find.
Yeah, Shuthar will join.
There's a chest in there that you guys find, and it seems like it was just stuffed next to the body that was in there.
Shuthar looks at Gunra like,
this might be exactly what I wanted.
It can be cursed. This place has been very, very dark and evil.
Well, do you want to carry it out and have Nahar take a look at it, or do you want to open it up here?
Better we take it out. If it is evil, we can burn it outside where it is dry.
I like that idea. Do you want to do some mumbly-jumbly shaman-y stuff for your people here? And then you can take the trunk because you're a better swimmer.
Yes, Shuthar kind of looks around at the ruins that have been written by his predecessors. I think this place is as safe as it can be. Let us take the chest.
All right. So I guess we're taking the chest with us.
How hard it will be to swim with it, but Shuthar's got some strength and some swimming skills.
And Gunra's going to be close behind you to help you.
Yeah, it is pretty heavy. You do notice that when you bump into, the sarcophagus as you're like pulling it out, it does sound like some jingling inside there. Maybe some coins falling on each other.
I love the sound of money. Shuthar, we might be in the money for this one.
Money is good.
Money could get me a new naval ship.
Seems like the government should supply you with the money for your ships.
When we lose a ship, they make us buy a new one.
Why do people pay so many taxes?
They just want you to think the money's going to us.
I'm sorry, out of character, I need to check a strange noise happening in my house right now. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, so we carry everything out.
Cool. And place it on the ground before the others. There it is. Yeah, Hamnahar. You see them swim up out of the hole there, and they emerge with this chest.
It was a neighbor setting off fireworks. What the heck? It's January 15th.
Nahar. Can you feel any dark energy or dark presence coming off this thing?
Yeah, Nahar will look at it with an inscrutable glare and ascertain whether or not there's evil coming off of this chest or from within.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Perception, I think it is.
Oh, my perception checks are ass!
It does not seem to emanate unnatural feelings.
It seems you are in the clear.
Excellent.
So Gunra walks around to the front of the chest and sees if it's locked.
It does have an old lock on it. Key nowhere to be found.
It seems to be locked. Anybody? Oh, wait. I think I can actually do it.
If it doesn't work, Nahar is on standby with his axe, ready to try and bust the lock.
So Gunra goes ahead and starts to pick the lock.
Shuthar just watches Gunra work with the lockpicks. I've heard of sailors tying knots. This is the opposite of that.
Calamir looks down at him doing that, and then he looks up at Shuthar, kind of taking note of his, tone about that. And he says, "Oh, Gunratet, he learned many skills up on the boats."
Yeah, sometimes the musician storage just happens to get shimmied, closed, keys fall off of ships. You never know when these skills might come in handy.
This is true. You are...
Have you ever been on a big boat there, Shuthar?
No. I don't use boats. I swim.
Well, unfortunately, they like to rock back and forth quite a bit in storms, and doors and things get swollen shut, and it's all this big thing. It's a nightmare sometimes.
This is incredible. You are respected naval captain, and you are locksmith.
So lockpicking.
If you take the time on the lock, there's no hurry right now. You could get a mod if you like.
Did you add +3?
Yeah, I'm not worried about hurrying or anything.
Okay. Yeah. Nicely able to pop the lock open, and inside there's the light coming from Marco's torch. His eyes widen as you notice some of the gold coins and stuff in there.
Nice art. You got actual treasure in there. I love it.
Yeah. And you can see the hilt of some kind of blade under there too. You do notice the crisp blade, the old sacrificial dagger with a jewel inlaid in the hilt.
Yeah, I feel like Shuthar would immediately recognize that and say, "This is an evil weapon. We do not want this."
I'm Nahar. Would you mind taking a look at this nice dagger that I want to use?
What is so evil about this dagger?
It was used in the sacrifice.
I mean, my blades have been used to kill people. Does that make it evil? A knife is but a tool.
Yes.
Nahar will squat down and kind of look at it very directly, seeing if there's anything off about it. Would you like me to roll perception?
Yeah, if you wanna. Yeah, you're trying to sense it, so.
Yes, knives can be used to stop evil or to commit evil. This knife was used to commit evil.
And that doesn't mean the tool is evil.
Shuthar looks at Hamnahar. Is it evil?
I do not notice anything coming off of it. It seems regular, bejeweled dagger. And though it might have been used to kill innocent, the dagger itself does not seem haunted, possessed, or tainted by evil, I think.
Excellent. I'll just take this and put it in my belt, if nobody has any objections here.
Shuthar watches Gunra take the blade and says, "I will not have it. You may keep it."
Excellent.
Yeah, Hum will, he eyes the dagger warily, but he'll take a look at the rest of the chest and bring it outside for us to count and kind of go through at the fire.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, you could, Jester, you could treat that dagger as, what's the name for it? There's I just looked at it. You can treat it as a Zolgite, the 3d6,
Nice.
Oh, damn.
but it's called something else. It's let me see. I think it was an old Indian weapon, crisp blade. They
Skull
called
36
them
for a dagger. That ain't bad at all.
the Wila blades, Wilah.
I'll have to look that up.
Or you could just call it the crisp blade, Kris. It does seem to have a rune in it, though. And you guys,
Active, like magical currently?
yeah.
Ooh.
But you guys don't know much about thaumaturgy, right?
We're not good at the magic.
Identifying magical items. So Marcos is. I don't think he has thaumaturgy. He's good at like history and deciphering stuff, but probably need one of your wizards' wiggly fingers to do that.
Hey, I have a quick question for you, unrelated to what is currently going on, just because I just thought of something. I was reading through some Demon Gate stuff this week in prep for our game, and I came across a couple blurbs that specifically mentioned Marcus, and I was like, I need to ask Rogue about that to see if our Marcus is the character he envisioned when he was writing some of that stuff up. It could just be a coincidence and you like the name Marcus, but I thought it was a fun thought. Thought I'd check.
He's the explorer that wrote the Atlas. Yeah.
Oh! Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Yeah. That's that was I think Marvo, the scribe. But yeah, he's kind of based off the character. He's not exactly the same one.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that guy was a funny story real quick. That guy was an NPC that was like a scribe that had joined one of the first original playtesting groups, and he was a coward, and but he wrote their stories to give them reputation and spread their word. But he ended up being like the coolest NPC alive, because one time he came back and ended up saving everybody, and they were like immediately in love with him, and he was like, but it was a cool character, and I ended up keeping him and making him the writer of the Atlas. And
So you said this had a what in it?
you're not sure yet to identify it, but it does have a rune in it. It's kind of inlaid in the jewel that's in the hilt, but it is an enchanted blade. You just haven't identified it yet.
And you said it was what? The name of it?
The Wilah. I think it's pronounced Wilah blade, or you can call it crisp blade if you want. Kris. Yeah. Some kind of Java blade, Indonesian weapon.
Cool.
Based off that, anyway. Marcos is like amazed by the coin, and he says, we almost left without finding that chest. That would have been a terrible crime.
Yes, we are fortunate that Gunra wanted to make sure there was no more evil in this place.
Yes, evil, that's what I was looking for.
He's very thorough in making sure that the good overcomes evil.
Oh. Well, good. Shall we share this coin with everyone?
Yes, let us leave, count it, and disseminate it to our friends and us. Mostly us.
Of course. We shall share. Let's do that for the rest of this session. Let's just count coins all night long.
1, 2, 3.
If you're counting out loud, I lose where I was counting.
Don't
Oh,
say
oh, oh,
numbers,
sorry.
bro. We're all counting. Don't say it out loud.
What
Yes,
about
thank you. This is my pile. I'm going to count it.
what
You count
do you want me to count all these jewels, or do you want to take
We'll
those?
count the jewels last.
Whatever you do, just be quiet. I'm trying to count over here.
Good Lord, I was just started again.
Maybe these were somebody's family jewels.
All in the family.
Okay, I'm done. I got the bit out of it.
All right, let's see here. All right, you guys are going to spend a night camping, right? Or do you want to camp near here
I think we're.
or
Yeah.
move? All
I'm
right.
pretty sure it's been a day. So.
Hey, you guys have been in here for a while.
I mean, we killed 2 giant spider gods. I mean, yeah, demigods. Sorry, demigods.
Crazy demon faced monsters.
All right, let me find this map here. Right, yeah. You guys can get some sleep and heal from the sleep as well.
Sweet.
How much healing for sleep? Just top off, or?
It's a 1d6 for a good night rest, 1d6 for a meal before we eat or before we go to sleep. So 2d6 exploding.
Yeah, I'd assume that Shuthar would provide food for everyone. I'll even have extra fishing pole if anyone wants to join.
That is one skill I never did learn how to do.
I will come and keep you company, Shutha, but I'm not good with getting fish.
May I also meditate during this time before bed to recover chi?
Yeah, do you have the skill?
I do. I have meditation. How many times can I roll it? Or just once?
Go ahead and do the skill once, because that's like an hour. And then,
Okay.
I mean, you do get a d6 times, or a d20 times 6 for sleeping.
Okay.
So we will move the calendar another day. And that night, I think, do you guys do anything in particular that night other than like meditating, any crafting, anything like that?
I think Gunra is probably going to try to figure out on his own what that rune is.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe just try to rack his brain a little bit. Because it's got him kind of intrigued.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead and do an intelligence check.
All right.
There is also a character with you guys who could help.
Does an 18 tell me?
Nice roll.
Nice.
It's a smart ass pirate. I mean, sea captain.
Hold on just a second, too. I'm going to grab this guy.
I presume Home would like to look for stuff around that would be helpful for herbalism.
Awesome. You remember how to do it?
Yes, it's a D100 for availability, and then I need to hit the target number for forests and swamps, and then I roll a D8 for doses.
You're such a better player than me. I don't know how to do anything.
Well, he taught me the last time, and
Yeah.
so
Well, he taught me too, but I forget.
I failed the A check, so I go on a wild goose chase.
Oh, wandered around the swamp. So for at least 2 hours, you meditate one, and then you look for alchemical components for the second one.
Mhm.
Gunratat, roll a percentile, please, and we will find out what rune is in the Curse Blade.
We shall see.
38.
38, not a 38.
Yes.
I don't know. It sounds so bad. I don't. I wish it would have been an 83.
Oh, well, that's kind of fitting. Let's see here. Buy save. Man, that would be a tough one to figure out, I think. But what would you do, you think, like to mess around and try to figure out what it did?
I'd probably try cutting up, a couple of things, like maybe some of the fish, see if it reacted. Maybe
Just
stick it in a wall,
playing
kind
with
of.
playing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just doing multiple different things that might enact the rune.
Cut a limb here and there, yeah, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the fish would be perfect, actually, because maybe like take out the fish or whatever. You're gonna help clean some for food that night or whatever, and you're like when you go to use the blade on the fish to take the head off or to scale it, you notice, I would think, almost like a little bit of necrosis or something like that when you slice the fish, almost like the flesh around it kind of darkens.
No, Gunra, you
Gross.
just stop. You are not good at flaying fish.
It's not my skill. I don't think I should have used the juju knife.
What did you do to that poor fish?
It was healthy, and he cut it, and now it's all rotten.
I have a feeling that this blade that I found has necrotic properties.
That is a blade of corruptor. You notice Roldo looking at it from over by the wagon. He's got a pipe lit, and seemed like he was working on something.
I told you it was evil.
No, it's not evil. It's the rune. It's all right. So, Raldo, what does the corruptor do?
He says, "Well, I don't think it is necessarily evil, Urch. But
See,
it will,
the man that knows weapons agrees with me.
perhaps who made it was evil, though. Yeah. He starts to look around at Suthar. He can't really read his emotional, the look on his face, I think.
No. Hey, I apologize. I was distracted by the chat.
He says, but mechanically,
Mhm.
it forces a victim to make a body save or suffer a -1 to their body attribute. Not terribly amazing, but critical hits take away -2 to attributes.
All right. So that was called what?
A corruptor blade. Unfortunately, it doesn't add another die of damage, which was kind of what I was hoping. That'd be super cool. Can't win them all, though.
Bummer. But hey, it does something cool.
It degrades people, yeah. Takes away their body attribute.
Some people like this. Sorry. Sorry.
All right then. Anything else for that night, or any more RP we want to do? We can do some RP as we look at the map real quick, I guess. Let's figure out where the hell we are.
We're working our way over here, is that right?
That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
So, what is your fishing score, Mr. Beasley?
I think I have. Oh, I lost my character sheet. Let me bust it back out. At least +1, but I thought I may have even put more into it. Way down here. Yeah. I mean, it's a total of 9. I got a D8, D10 plus D8.
Well, the reason I ask is it depends on when we're fishing, whether
Right.
it's night or dusk.
Ah.
Because I know you said you wanted to fish for us.
Are you looking at the rules for me because I'm not good at them and you are?
I am looking at the rules because it sounded like you needed assistance, and I was more than welcome to.
I wasn't sure if he was gonna make me roll for it. Just kind of assumed that I got fish, at least enough to feed us.
Yeah, let's roll it.
Okay, I'll roll for fishing. I'll just roll off the sheet.
Okay.
Token, but I get to
In the
double it.
meantime,
Oh my gosh, I rolled garbage.
You get to double it?
Yes, with my net, I get to double it. But I also have rods. If anyone, we have rods as a party. If anyone else wanted to join me in fishing.
oh, this is to see if he can catch him right at
Right.
first, and then he rolls how many of the meals are, or is that right? Yeah.
Don't ask me. It's only my skill.
I think that's right. Let's see here. Who wrote this game?
No matter how many times you say that joke, it always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, forest and swamp. Yep. Okay. Good fishing area. So he would need to get a target number 8 to be able to catch anything, and then if he did roll that, it would be a D8 of how many meals he caught. But since he's got a net, it's 2D8.
Right.
So
you
he
get
hit
to
the
roll.
target number.
So I don't have
He
to.
did.
So I don't D8. I don't double the original roll. I just double the next roll.
The meals. The meals caught. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, roll
So you get
2d8.
2D8 now, and they
Oh,
explode. So you can reroll that 8.
Should have exploded. Nice.
Nice. 20. Hell yeah.
20 meals. Hell yeah.
Hey.
That'll feed him.
You guys like fish?
Well,
I think
we
Hum,
better.
like I said, like I said earlier, I think Hum is going, and he's going to take one of the rods just to sit with Shuthar and try and fish with him. So he probably will do terrible. Oh, just because I don't have it. I don't have it trained.
So
So
you had no.
it's
dice
just
to
a-
roll. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's just a straight perception check. Or do I get to not do it at all?
I'm sorry. What were you doing? I'm rolling.
Untrained fishing check. Would that be just perception?
Yeah.
I believe fishing. Does it go off of perception? I think it might be intelligence.
It says perception.
Oh, I checked its perception.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it'd be perception then, with a target number 3 more added to the target.
Okay. So I have to hit an 11.
Got it.
Oh, so he's just sitting there with watching Shuthar just like bring in like fish after fish after fish. Humnahar's got this pole and he's like,
This is why I hate water.
and he is continuing to do it. As you all are sitting there and he just sees how proficient he is with it.
Shuthai, need to ask you a question.
Yes, Ham. Yes.
As you know, I cannot swim, and I would like for you to teach me.
I suppose I can help. It helps to have. He holds up his hands, kind of like a little bit webbed fingers and feet. I say, I am built for it. It's not all skill. Some of it is just the luck of being born as I am. I suppose I could try to help you. The part of the problem may be your disdain for the water. You see, you don't respect it. You don't. You must be kind to the water. The water will be kind to you.
How does one be kind to the water?
You must remember the water is it is good. It is it can be scary. Yes, it can be there can be monsters. Yes. There can be disease. Yes. There can be floods and mold. But there is life. There is nourishment. There are fish. He says, join me, and they kind of like swim together. And he tries to give him a lesson.
He immediately starts drowning.
It would bring him great joy just to see something that Hum is not good at.
Even though he doesn't feel joy, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just good because Hum Nahar really prides himself on being the tough guy, and Hum just comes in and whoops ass on these demons. So it's nice to be good at something for Hum Nahar.
Gunra walks up with a drinking horn and
watches. I have like water wings on Hum Nahar.
I'm just flailing in the water.
How about this now?
No,
Isn't am I doing it?
You're fighting too much. You need to relax. Oh.
Gunra just kind of takes a drink from his horn full of ale and is like,
I think he might be a little bit too well armored for this venture.
This is not a bad point. Of course, Shooter has plenty of armor, but he's just super good at swimming. He says, you need to get naked.
I'm sorry.
To swim, it's better to be naked. You come as the gods made you.
Yeah, Hum's just looking at him. Sighs, comes up to the shore and sits down. First, he takes off his water wings and puts those to the side. Damn things keep getting stuck. And then he unlatches iron pauldrons and his iron cuirass, which are like 20 pounds altogether. Just lays them to the side. Couple of his other pieces of armor that he has on. But he refuses to take off his pants.
Those pants look pretty heavy.
I mean, the fabric would get heavy, weighing you down in the water.
If both of you were to turn undead, I would not hesitate killing you in an instant.
And he will jump into the water.
while he's trying to swim, Gunra plays a high school prank on him and takes all of his gear and brings it back to the camp.
Classic camp. Classic prank. Put this bra in the freezer. No.
But Gunra will actually be nice and set them next to the fire to dry.
That's nice. Nicest prank ever.
That's a good prank.
Well, I think, it kind of stands to reason. I mean, like, it's not like when you're doing baseball practice and you add extra weights to the bat. It's like the opposite. It's like, no, you're gonna be much more difficult to swim after you're in the wild. But normally, let's just start with learning your ABCs before you start spelling words, so to speak.
Yeah, I imagine he's not so much flailing. I mean, he's still flailing a little bit. He's learning, but he's getting a little bit better with whatever you're teaching him. Maybe he's got the basics of like the doggy paddle, but it looks really awkward.
With the 6 mouths breaching the water.
He's got to keep all those mouths out of the water. It's tough.
It's tough.
These are not gills. These are
a
all
lot of mouths.
air-breathing mouths.
Yes, 6 air-breathing mouths.
That makes sense.
I think some of the others are probably, just sitting back laughing and stuff, and watching him flail around. When you guys finish that, are you guys good to go on?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. So, according to the map, you guys have 4 more days in the swamp. And I think Marco would, be talking with Shuthar about, like, the actual distance and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if this is safe to go here and whatnot, Shuthar would probably know if this is a bad territory or not like that. So you probably pick out the best ways to go, right? And let him know.
Yeah, the least likely to find trouble with particularly quarrelsome tribes.
So after rolling for random encounters, I have discovered 4 days pass. 4 days pass until a rain sets in pretty heavily in the marsh. Kind of a storm, I would say. You guys can hear the lightning.
Oh, yeah.
And pretty soon, I'm going to turn that off before it gets too crazy. You guys get the point. There's lightning. And pretty soon, you're walking through the woods. Some of you somewhat miserable. To the left of you is pretty much heavily bogged area. Deep water, cypress trees. The cypress knees that pop up out of the water. Large creatures disappear under the water, under the lily pads and all the duckweed that covers the water. Finally, you start to catch the scent, probably first, of maybe smoke. And you've been smelling nothing but like earthy swamp for a while. And you can hear the sound of what you think might be laughter and talking. And through the trees, you notice there's a cabin. And it kind of extends just like the image there, out over the water a little bit. What do you guys want to do?
I feel like Shooter would want to hold everyone back, like, stop. Something ahead.
For some reason, I feel like there's a witch inside that.
Witch?
Yeah.
You said that there's we hear talking. Is there could we roll like a perception or something to see if we might understand them, if they're speaking a certain language, or?
I actually have the listening skill.
Certainly, yeah.
We're laughing because Hamnahar's voice effect was on.
Yeah, definitely.
Friends, I can listen very well. Let me hear.
What is the role you wanted to do?
I was just listening. I don't know if it does anything, but I rolled it in case
Oh, there's a
a
listening
rogue
skill.
asked for it.
Cool.
I'm assuming it's I'm assuming it's like perception, but with your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. A way to boost your perception roll. Yes, you do hear a different language, the language called Kohu. It's kind of snarls and growls and barks almost. It's very heavy tongue.
What
Any-
race speaks Kohu?
That is orc.
There are orcs ahead. We must
Yeah.
be careful.
Too bad handsome Rick isn't around.
Is he orc?
Actually,
He's very big to be orc. I think technically he is around, but
So I just realized I'm assuming orcs have the same traits that they normally do in fantasy. That they're really warlike and violent and aggressive. Is it the same thing in this world?
It is for the most part. Some of them are more civilized than, like, say, Lord of the Rings. I think they're all kind of chaotic evil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like in there's definitely more civilized tribes and stuff like that that commingle with humans and live in cities and everything.
right.
Okay.
In this setting.
But the racist stereotype, we could assume that these are not nice.
And if you guys are you guys trying to, like, stay hidden in the woods a little bit, or?
Oh, Gunrod definitely is going to be sneaky.
Okay, go ahead and make concealment checks. If you don't have the concealment skill, it would just be a perception roll.
Oh, well.
Do you want me to do a stealthy roll too?
Just
Not unless you're sneaking up or anything like that.
much better than my listening.
Nice, 34 on concealment. Geez, 15 is really good.
What do you roll for concealment, Jester?
I have.
D20, D10, but he
Jeez.
Mhm.
sorry, yeah, but he exploded the 20.
That's a great roll.
If you hover your mouse over the roll there, it'll show you the dice and stuff that it rolled.
That's funny. He rolled a d20, and on the extra die, he rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Oh no! He rolled a 20, a 13, and on his d10, he rolled a 1. I get it.
All right. I'm gonna make a roll here. So you guys are kind of like hunkered down in the bushes or whatever. Like you're ahead of the rest of the caravan there, or the rest of the group. It's not really a caravan anymore, but I see something. You notice a Sharfine actually walk out from behind a tree, and he's like standing there looking towards the trail. I'll put him up here a bit. Kind of like looking towards the trail that this way. He's like looking off that way in that direction, to the east, away from you guys. He does stand there and he scans the woods for a moment. He has like a staff in his hand, and it looks to be like it's adorned with strange things dangling from it, like little claws of creatures, like birds or something, or crows. And he starts scanning the woodlands. He does stop on your position, namely looking at Hamnahar in the bushes.
I think Shuthar saying that at least Hamnahar is is called out, is seen. Shuthar would just straight up stand up and greet the Sharfin in our common language. Say, we mean you no harm. This is my friend. I am Shuthar Offbog. I have been commissioned to bring these travelers through this place. May I ask your name? And is this your home?
He says, no, I am Shakta. And he says, you will have to pay a tribute to pass this area.
Shakta. I have some money to pay. How much will it cost us to come through here?
Says, do you have any slaves?
I have no slaves. Everyone with whom I travel is free.
And he seems to like growl at that. And he says, she will take gold as well. And then you notice 2 orcs come out of the hut.
Oh, they look friendly.
Oh, actually 3.
Oh, of course.
There's always more.
I think it's just
That one doesn't look as scary. That one doesn't even look that scary.
I think it's just Hum and Shuthar out, like, basically in the open. Hum might still. Are you trying to, like? I mean, what is Hum doing right now? I imagine you know you're caught.
Yeah, I imagine I know I'm caught, and so I stand up, but Shuthar is speaking in Sharfin, so he's letting Shuthar just... What he does, though, is Hum takes out, like, his axe and just kind of, like, puts it in both hands and just stares at them.
So you look like you might be ready to fight.
Yeah, like, I'm, because orcs do have kind of a violent, not all of them, mind you, but it seems like, yeah, he is on the alert.
Sure.
Yeah. Shakta looks at the other orcs and he says, and Shakta says in Kohu to the orcs, it's like, and nobody speaks Kohu, I guess.
I don't think I even did my languages on here.
Oh, okay. So he says, that to him, kind of barks something. And, you do notice that 2 of the orcs look pretty much full blood. There is one, he might be half orc for sure. Mm-hmm. He looks a little bit less,
orcish.
I don't know. Yeah, that's, I guess, the best word for it. He says, this is Bok. This we call Skull. And I have to move this guy out of the way to see his name, Skullgar. This, Christoph. He speaks your tongue, the common tongue, quite well.
Shuthar, like, pounds his chest, like, with pride. It's like, I am Shuthar Offbog. I travel with a group of travelers. We come through peacefully. I understand you require payment to cross through here in peace. I say this in the common tongue.
Yeah. Kristoff starts to speak common, and he says, "Well, we do not require payment, but Myastis, she does. This is her hut, and she requires a tribute from everyone that passes. I as well had to pay her. On my way to the coast. Is that what you're heading?"
Shuthar, again, not being like capable of deceit, says, "Yes, I take this band all the way to coast."
Says, and maybe you have a way to pay them, and maybe I could come with you and pay you back somehow, huh? And he looks kind of like nervous when he says that.
Yeah, Shuthar's thoroughly confused, kind of tilts his head. Says, "You are not. You are slave now?"
Well, I don't have much payment to give them, so I guess I work for them for a while, you know? I was running from an ogre, chasing me through the woods, and then I ran into her. Some of you would probably start to notice. I guess you could make an intelligence check to see if you remember. Handsome was looking for somebody.
Yeah.
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 It's Rick's looking for an orc guy.
Tell me, what is, why was he running after you?
I think I stole something, I guess.
You stole something?
I wouldn't do that, though, you know?
Oh, he thinks you stole something.
Yes.
Can Hum ascertain whether or not he's telling the truth?
Yeah, do you guys have a detect deceit, or you could just do a perception, I guess, or...
Can I listen to his voice to tell if he's telling lies?
No, that wouldn't work.
That's fair.
It also makes sense to shoot there's this terrible in social situations that he doesn't.
Yeah.
Kim, you miss 100% of the
Yeah, no
shots you don't take.
Yeah.
Mike Scott. playing Prince.
Let me see something here. This guy. Kristoff. he botched that roll. He
did.
sounds like he's totally full of it.
So he said that he stole something and he was lying, so it's worse than what he actually said.
He says that I guess that the ogre thought he stole something or something like that.
Gotcha.
But he's like, I'm not a thief.
Well, tell us, what is the cost to get through these swamps, to get through this area?
Think she'll take anything you got that's special. I don't think she gave me quite a coin price, you know. I just know that I didn't have enough. I tried to offer her, 5 gold, but
So more than 5 gold. We shall offer her 6.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys.
That's fair. No, that's a very shoot-thar thing to say.
7? You think 7 would be better than 6? Yes.
Perhaps we might parlay with this lady you are referring to ask her what might be a suitable price.
She does not sound very nice.
Truth are that
Yeah, I think Hum tries to kind of like lean in a little bit.
We don't always have to tell them everything we know.
I don't know very much.
That's
Hum just takes a hand and like pats him on the shoulder and nods.
There's like, I don't know what I should be hiding. I'm very confused about this place.
we'll talk later.
And then Hum will step forward.
Yes, we would like to parley with the woman who owns these lands to see what would be a suitable price for us to continue on unabated.
You notice the wood creak as the older woman, she kind of slips out on the back porch there. She seems kind of hunched over. She seems very human, but maybe like her eyes are very reptilian, and she kind of twitches when she like moves. She may have like some kind of mutation. You think she walks with a staff too, made with bones and feathers as well. She says, "Do you have any items of magic? Any relics of power on you? I think you do."
Greetings, my lady. I am Shooter Offbog. He like again pounds his chest and like bows. He says, "We have some things." He looks at Hum like, "Am I doing it right?"
Hum just like shakes his head and like puts his finger up to his lips, to one, I guess, all six of his mouths. I don't know how. Maybe he takes his whole hand. Each finger is in front of a mouth.
He zips up all the lips.
He zips up all the lips.
Tell me, can we pay in gold? Or some other type of price?
She says, "I will take 40 gold pieces."
How high did we count all of the gold? I don't remember.
I don't. Yeah, how much gold did we get from the
So
chest earlier?
confusing. We were all counting at the same time. It's just.
I think it is safe to say that you guys got it was a nice haul. How much did you guys get in that main treasure chest here, the main loot table? Let me see.
It was 6 gold, 10 silver, 20 copper.
Maybe we should just add it to this, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure. if you'd like to
Add
do
the
that.
gold to it. I
Yeah,
can do
it's all
that.
the same loot, same place we got it all from.
Alright, so I'm going to put it in there and say... Each person would get 46.
46.
For
Gold?
D6 or 46?
46.
Ah,
46, yeah.
46 gold.
each.
Yep.
Wow.
Just from that one chest.
Yeah. Like split it all together, all of the coin.
Wow!
Each of you are getting 46.
That's awesome.
That chest was loaded.
Good thing I went to check it.
It was heavy.
Dude, no joke.
Yeah, we'll say it was probably about, like 200 coins in there or something. Yeah, it was loaded.
Golly. So each of us can essentially take 10 gold, and then I bet Marcus would, like, pay the rest. I mean, this is his expedition, and he seems to think Wyrmfall will have treasures beyond, imagining. So I think that's one idea. Or we can,
What if we decide to not pay?
taxes, then I will take payment from one of your souls.
Okay, we will pay.
Shoot up. Just chill.
I
Um,
don't want to give her my soul. I need it.
um,
I need to treat with our Caravan Master. Can you give me a moment to go speak to them?
She disappears back into the hut, like eyeing you suspiciously, and then the others kind of just stand out there on guard for a moment, just watching you.
Hamnahar, you must stop trying to die. This is not very wise.
trying to die.
I think we could take them.
Well, this is not our caravan. It is wise to go speak with Marcus.
But that's a lot of gold. I mean, we do have that black wand.
The black wall.
Marcos de la Vela. De la Vela.
Yeah, the black wand. We have it from that cachet of things we found in that temple 4 days ago. Now, me being who I am, I know very well that wand is actually illegal to possess. And if we are caught with it, it is very, very bad.
Man, what is the wand again? I really have no recollection of this.
The black one's in the cachet from the loot table from the temple.
And it's
You
illegal
scroll
to,
all
to
the way-
have? What is it?
Yeah,
It's a
a
necromantic one, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So wait, it's a necromantic wand,
It is.
meaning that it would be used to like
Ooh, cool. Plus one to
raise
cast
undead.
black spells.
Yeah, it gives bonuses to black spells, yeah.
And so black spells are normally with like necromantic type stuff. Undead, raise. Okay. Does Hum know that?
I
Maybe-
think
maybe
you
over
guys
the
would
4
all
days.
maybe Gunratet maybe because he seemed to know more about it as we were just RPing, right? I think it'd be safe to say that what's his name identified it, the dwarf guy Roldo, because he's an enchanter, right? And then Gunratet maybe was there, or he's got a high intelligence, maybe he knew a little bit about it, yeah. So
also,
I don't know. It's
also
up
me
to you,
being a pirate, I know it's illegal.
right? Yeah.
As a naval captain, you know how to police the illegal trade.
Exactly.
Well, okay. So here's my line of thinking. If I was unaware what a black wand did earlier, I was thinking like Final Fantasy 1, like a black mage casts lightning and fire and shit like that. But now that I know it does necromantic, I'm wondering aloud if Hum, if he had knowledge of that, if he would allow it to even exist. Like if he wouldn't straight up destroy it.
Yeah. Maybe willpower check in order.
Soothbar would have issue with this as well.
So he's
okay.
just now hearing about this wand as Gunnar is telling him. Like, he didn't know it was really... Yeah, I like that.
Okay, cool. All right, so rolling a willpower. For some reason, I have a knock to my willpower. I don't know why it's giving me a -1.
Are you agitated or your mental... do you have a mental fatigue point?
I think we all do from the first time we
Not
saw
enough, not
the...
enough to knock your spells, your rolls though.
The Tormentor?
Yeah, my willpower just says 15 base, bonus 0, and then total 14. So I don't know.
It would
why it's
be
not
on your
ratio.
mental and your physical fatigue points, that band.
Oh yeah, no, I'm at 0% on all of it.
Weird.
Is it a racial thing?
in the interest of just moving us along, I don't think it's a racial thing. I mean, I could check.
Can I look at your character real quick? Let me see here.
Yeah, you're the GM. My
Let's
character is
see
your
here.
character. Look, the only reason is because the only reason I'm asking is because I'm right on the edge of a new die. I'm at a D10 and I would go up to a D12. So I just wanted to. I didn't think
Yeah,
that would
yeah,
come
yeah.
up tonight. But
Oh, are you talking about how your base goes from 15 to 14?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a racial thing.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, Cuthalans are just. Okay,
Not
cool.
willful.
We're not very willful. All right, so then I'll go ahead and roll that willpower. I'm assuming low is.
Low is
Uh,
if you I would think let's see here. Trying to see if you would let it exist.
I'd roll the 1.
I think that
Definitely
is
a fail.
I think that is you would probably want to destroy it, right? Like not use it for a practical trade or anything.
Like right here in front of all these guys.
Yeah,
I think Hum loses his shit in that moment.
you let that filth invade our caravan?
And he just stalks off towards the caravan, just enraged. Sounds good.
Marco is like kind of surprised when he watches you walk by. He was going to come talk to you guys, I guess, right? Or he heard you talking a little bit
Yeah,
about it.
We were considering talking to him about it, but then Gunn made this suggestion that offended Hum.
And he's like, what's this going on? Well, this woman here she's trying to extort us.
Do you want us to just take care of her muscle and move on, or do you want to pay the 40 gold?
This is taxation. This is not theft.
And every libertarian just lost their fucking mind.
This is the cost of being in a society.
Marcus sees Hamnahar like storming by. He says, "Do you think you could take them?"
I think we could pay them.
You
Much
don't
more
want to,
easily.
though.
They do have a slave right now as well. That's also something we need to consider.
When you say that and you look over, you notice like Christoph, he's trying to like hide the fact that he's doing some kind of hand signal, and he's like pointing towards the hut, and then he's doing like the number 2, and then he's like pointing towards the hut again, and he's like doing.
Is he signaling to us?
It looks like he is. He's trying to
Ah.
like, because he looks really scared right now.
Ah.
Yep, I don't know what he means. Actually, I should have rolled a perception first to see
Yeah,
if I
that's fair.
caught.
That's a terrible intelligence roll for you, sir.
Yeah, it is. A 1 plus 2.
That's what it looks like he's doing. 1 plus 2.
I think he's trying to say 3. There are 3 of them in the building.
I am mostly upset that there is Sharfine here. This is... Oh, he must be freed from here as well.
Roldo's in the wagon, yeah. Yeah, he sees Honar tearing through it. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Talk to Hamnahar.
Where is the wand, the black wand we just found at the temple?
Oh, that thing is here. And Yeah, he finds it for you. He says, "You got to be careful with that thing."
Oh, I will be very careful with it.
And
Go
ahead.
he just looks worried. You know, a worried look on his face as you take it.
Does what he can to approximate like a smile with his six mouths, like a sarcastic smile, in front of Roldo, just like gets it in his hands and just snaps it right across his knee.
All right, roll a percentile. See if anything bad happens from that. Nice. You just notice like dark magical energy start to leak from it and dissipate.
This wand was filled with evil and hate. But not the good kind of hate, like hate for demons. It's bad hate.
And he'll take the pieces and give them back to Roldo.
Oh, well. It's not worth anything now.
Then
we can use it for the fire for tonight.
and then Helm will make his way back to the party.
Marcos.
now-
Oh, go ahead.
But by now, Gunra's gotten a little bit curious and is trying to sneak up closer to the building to see if he can't hear things better. See if
Sweet, now you
anything-
can do a stealth. And we'll keep that roll that you did before. I guess, actually, this would be a new roll. A new concealment roll.
Well, they never saw Gunra. He never entered into their view. He stayed hidden until they started to depart.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're, like, getting closer to the place...
I mean, I
You
can
know.
always roll it again.
I'm figuring you're probably trying to scout it out.
I haven't even hit submit yet. Like, I haven't hit submit. I just pulled up concealment and it already rolled it.
Wow. No,
Like, it's still up on the screen as concealment right now.
that's
funny.
weird. Alright, sneaking up to the place.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice that there are two more guys in there.
Yikes.
And would I recognize anything about them other than the fact that they are two guys?
Two Sharfine. One of them has a bow slung on it over his shoulder. See, the other one is has a spear and a warhammer on his belt, and it looks like this one is like standing next to some kind of cauldron almost. Big black iron, pot there, wrought iron pot. And there's lots of things like on the shelves in there, jars and weird stuff, little shrunken heads floating in the jars. And you do notice the witch, as you said before, which was perfect. I was like, did I leave something like open for him to see? You notice her walk by, and she throws something else in the cauldron. That appeared to be like a hand of a humanoid creature.
All right. I go back down away from the building and come down and just. All right. Has Humnahar returned yet?
Probably.
All
Okay,
right,
then.
guys.
Yeah, Hum's standing there.
All right, guys. Here's the thing. Besides the witch, there's a total of 5. The 2 orcs that we saw, the 1 Sharfine we saw. There is 2 more Sharfine in there. One has a like a bow or a crossbow or something slung over their shoulder. The other is carrying a spear with a warhammer on its belt. But the most interesting thing I saw was the witch tossing a hand into a large cauldron. Now, I'm not exactly sure if the 40 gold will be enough, but I can definitely tell you that the orc guy is probably going to be dinner. What was his name? Christine or something like that?
Christoph.
Yeah. Whatever it is. He's going to be dead, so why even bother remembering his name?
I think Marcos is looking to you guys, and he says, "We can pay the 40 coins and move on if you all wish. It's unfortunate, but we could cut the loss. We did just find a chest of coins."
I don't know how Hum would feel about that. I don't think he would be okay with. I don't think he'd be okay with that. Is Christoph still making those hand signals, or trying to?
Now one of them has walked out and is like near him again. Say Bok.
So he doesn't.
Bok
Oh, okay.
Bloodletter.
But
He's also looking over to the woods too.
some of them are still concealed in the house, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say now. Let's say that Bok, Blood Feast, and Rahaka come out, and actually those 2 in the house. We'll put them back in the house. Skulgar and Shakta. Yeah, these 3 are still out there. Bok is now like looking more interesting towards the woods because he saw something moving in the trees.
If we see that, can Hum look towards the trees as well?
It was Gunratet coming back.
Oh, got you.
Yes, you can look at yourself.
Marcos, I say we push through. Without payment.
These people, She says she is cooking people.
Yes, she threw a hand into a pot.
These lackeys of hers defend her ability to cook people, perhaps even
And he would look at Shuthar.
your people.
This is unacceptable.
Maybe the Dark God has gotten to them.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Hum would like to try and catch Kristav's eye. Because he looks different, like he has a different demeanor than the rest of them, correct?
Yeah, he does.
So he wants to try and catch Kristav's eye, and he just looks at him matter-of-factly and nods. And Hum Nahar will kind of like stride up to them with his axe in hand. And
All right, we have made our decision.
Yeah, Kristoff is like looking towards you, pretty hopeful, and the others kind of like go into more of an uneasy stance, like defensively with their hands on their weapons.
And Humnahar will let his weapons do the talking for him, and he will swing out with his axe.
All right.
This is my decision.
Dent, 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 dent. All right, let's see here. I'll put you guys on a battle screen.
Yes. Fight.
Fight, fight, fight.
So I've been thinking about it, and I don't know exactly what Rogue's plans are for the length of this campaign or what have you, but I was looking at you can multi-class at level 13, and I'm thinking about doing it.
So he
And,
really wants the XP.
Well, I was just thinking about it with Hum's character and where he's been going, and I've been thinking, I think I'd like to check out Templar, which I think would work out really well, just because he's super into Gazak.
You can't multi-class until level 13?
Yeah, so how, at least, I mean, Rogue's the authority on it, but...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What happens is at level 13, you essentially finish getting all of the abilities for your first... Well, level 12 is
Right.
your final ability for your first class.
Right.
And so at level 13, you have the choice of whether to multi-class, or you can just continue on, and you could put more levels into your like your main class, or get some of the feats that they have, and so on and so forth. And so I was thinking that the Demon Hunters, it's a lot of fun, but I think the Templar would also be a lot of fun, especially with his demeanor and how he's been doing it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be totally cool.
For sure.
Let's see here. Daylight mode. Alright. Almost ready. Just had to set this scene up here.
You good, man?
Roldo not in the fight.
Thanks for your help, Roldo.
We're gonna have Humnahar up here. Get ready to crush some baddies.
None of whom are demons.
Yeah, no times 4 damage or 5.
I know.
On a quick attack.
Yeah, that's good. Gonna
I was
back
like,
to
oh,
the
man.
normal speed.
It was funny because I was like, oh man, the quick attacks, their armor's gonna eat them up, but nope, it was perfect for him. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Slice.
Four quick attacks.
Oh my gosh. When I got that consecrated weapon, I was so excited to use it. I was like, I cannot wait to bust this bad boy out. In part, that's also, I really wanted to find the demon in that other temple, because I was like, oh man, I'm going to kill the shit out of him.
Alright, I think I have everybody ready.
By the way, what point is it you get expert in something?
In the character skills, you can get expert when you get up to rating 8 in it. Then it allows you to spend 2 skill slots to buy expert in a skill.
Okay, so I can go expert in my concealment.
Yeah, and then you get +1 on the results of rolls, and you also get like an attribute jump and something else. Maybe it depends on, I guess, the skill. Each one has some different little bonus. You
My
go
skill-
expert and then master. Master is open to you once you get to rating 16. But you have to spend 3 skill slots to unlock that one, because it's the third one. So it's 2 skill slots to unlock expert.
And
Damn
that's
it,
just
I need to level up and get 2 skill slots in my gift rolls.
Yeah, because they're expensive. All right, we are ready. Let me put you guys over there.
Boom, boom, boom.
See? Okay, cool.
Lightning off in the distance. heavy rain pour falling over our heroes.
I love it. The makings of a
do
great
you guys-
battle.
Cool,
Do you guys
man.
have sight there?
Yes.
I do.
Alright.
Oh, this map doesn't have anything for me to hide in.
Repairs on. Opacity. Do you guys like the hexes, or do you not like them?
I myself prefer the hexes.
Okay.
I mean, it helps with the movement, right? Yeah.
I mean, I can just bring the opacity of them down so you don't really see them,
No,
so you just see
they're
them.
fine.
You're good, my man.
Alright, let's do some Anish. I'll just go ahead and roll.
Ah. My niche sucks.
Where was I? Where am I? There I am.
We're gonna roll for
Oh,
everybody.
you know what? Everyone gets a +1 to their niche as Shuthar shouts out like, "It's time to fight!"
Alright.
Sounds just like that.
Righteous.
So I'm adding the +1 to mine. Oh, jeez.
Are you guys cool with me, like Marco's jumping in with you guys, or?
Absolutely.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's
More
not
health
bad.
to fight? Yeah, we'll take it.
And it seems, and you guys are kind of outnumbered, so I don't want to leave you guys fucked over with. Kristoff does not have a weapon right now. He looks unarmed, but all right. And he's still wearing that scared face. Let's see here. Gunra Tet is first.
Now, considering that we are actually in a swamp and this looks kind of like a fields map, can we assume that I've got stuff to hide in?
Definitely.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just do concealment. Oh, god damn, that sucked.
Oof. Man, you must have rolled real low because you normally kick ass.
And stealth.
What's the difference between concealment and stealth? Because I'm unfamiliar with those mechanics.
Concealment is your visual, like hiding things, hiding yourself, or hiding objects. Stealth is being quiet,
Got it.
listening and seeing, basically.
But he will go ahead and launch 2 javelins at eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. Let's go with the long name. Balk the bloodletter.
Alright, I'll roll his percept. This is the one that really matters right here. If he sees you. He does. Alright, so it won't be sneak attack, but
Hold up a second.
unless you can bonus that. You could bonus that concealment right after you roll.
Yes, with
Yay, abilities.
Whisper Walk, but that's for silence.
Does he have one for concealment?
No, there's no for concealment.
Shit.
By
I don't
any
think
chance,
there-
assassins do.
I don't think that's I don't think that's something that's actually granted to me.
Oh, yeah. Because that's not his like,
Fine.
primary focus. Thieves
Fine.
are...
Well, for me, it's my primary focus, but that's just
Yeah,
because I like to do things off the wall. Maybe I'll do something later. So 2 javelins. Well, fast before I actually screw something up. Projectiles, I've only got 2 in, so I'll do a 1 action for 1. Ooh,
Oh no.
Man,
That failed.
damn, I am rolling like crap right
His defense rolls.
Alright, the 2 javelins fly past him. Oh, one was in that one, wasn't it? Fuck.
Yes, it was.
That would be throwing. Okay, so Gunratet slips. Tumbles.
Dex
You
check?
can. Yeah, you can do a dex check, target number 10. Alright, so he falls 2 hexes in a scatter direction.
Oh, slippery in the.
That swamp. Alright, just a directional. Right there, I guess.
Yep. Except for I can't move that direction.
Dynamic lighting in the way.
There we go, I got him. Was that a tree in the way?
He probably smashed into the tree then.
Oh, there was a tree. So he'd just roll into the tree.
Okay.
Cool. Hey, really quick, will you upgrade my initiative to 4? I got the additional +1 because of Shuthar's yell.
I think you can do it yourself on your initiative. You can click on it and add a number.
Yeah, you can, because that's what I did. I
Oh,
got
cool.
19.
Okay. My bad, I got it.
Awesome, no problem. Is that it for Gunra?
Yeah.
Alright, Kristoff is going to... Damn. He's gonna run over and grab one of the javelins that you threw. We'll say it's like right here, maybe, or something. Actually, it's probably over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He runs over and he grabs it. His hands aren't bound. So he picks it up, he turns, and he throws it. Heavy attack at Bach the Bloodletter.
Maybe he can actually hit something.
Guys up.
I'm just going to use his roll as spear. Even though it's not a spear. Oh god, why is he... Oh, he's not doing so well physically.
Oh dear.
They're starving him or something. He's worn out, fatigued. He hurls it. Walk the Bloodletter. Dodges. Alright, that's it for Kristoff. Marcos de la Vega. He says, alright. He gets right here. He's going to go into a defensive stance. And it is Buck the Bloodletter. Buck is going to come up to this guy, Kristoff, and try to crush him with his iron spear. This is where I play with myself for several minutes. Kristoff tries to dodge.
Someone can definitely take that out of context. Have fun with it.
Yeah, I look forward to playing with the audio.
Shakta. Oh no, Shakta's a caster, isn't he? Yes, he is. Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Nahar. He is going to cast Necral Armor.
I'm getting flashbacks to the alchemist bomb that exploded me.
And then he is going to cast with 2 Frenzy. Wither at you. Oh no.
What do I do, if anything, to defend? Or nothing?
It was
You have to
20
roll a
and
nat
one.
20.
I have to roll. What do I roll for a nat 20?
Did you roll your defense, physical defense?
Got you. So like dodge, right?
Yeah. But it's
Okay.
gonna have to be a nat.
Hey.
It can happen.
It can happen. Let's give it a try.
No.
Did not happen. All right.
Why did that sad song start all of a sudden? Come on. All right, let's see here.
The sound of hum the heart.
Maybe it has something to do with Wither.
All right. I'm gonna go after that guy.
All
Get
right.
blown up.
Critical hit. Let's see here. His level. What level are you guys?
I'm 6.
I am level 7.
I'm
Okay.
Well,
All right.
Makes sense. We came into the game at the same time.
yeah.
So this is as if he was level 8.
Ooh.
Because it was a natural 20. Some bitch.
Okay.
All
Some
right.
bitch somewhere.
Oh, damn it. That's 8 times 8. That's 64 damage. You have to make a body save.
All right. We take care of that. 64 damage as and let me make a body save. Success. 16.
Nice. Well, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. You have to take a physical fatigue. Oh
Mhm.
wait, you made your body save.
Yes.
Sorry, let me do this. Whether the spell is used to severely dehydrate creatures, target takes damage, must make a body save, or suffer minus d6 to strength and body. If save, you only suffer minus 1 to strength and body. Okay, so.
Okay.
Okay. So
Minus
for the
1
remainder
to
of combat,
strength.
just under your bonus, I guess, would be minus 1 to your strength and body. And damn, that knocked you to the ground. You get toughness. Wait, you do get toughness and armor though.
Oh, my toughness and armor offsets that.
Yeah.
So 64
sweet.
minus that.
All right, so that'll be 64 minus 33. So I get 33 back, right?
33. Yeah, that would have only done 31 damage. All right, cool.
Oh, right.
Still knocks you to the ground, but it's a lot worse, or a lot less worse.
Man alive. Does it actually knock me to the ground, or you just mean it? Okay, it does. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, you can feel the water in your body like leaving and you shriveling and your bones cracking for a second, and yeah, that's it for him.
All right.
All right, someone comes running out of the cottage. Blood feast. He can only get to there. And he pulls out his bow and his arrow. That's what he does. Shuthar off Bog.
Okay. Oh gosh. Shuthar will. Right up on Gar. And do my thing. That. He's got his spear in hand, so he goes up wielding that 2 hands, just stabbing it at him with his big spear.
Alright.
With his, you can take an action to aim and what do you call it? Strong attack. So 2 modifier. Right.
Yeah, Fairy Fighter and Charge. Okay.
Oh yeah, reading all my skills.
Oh, yeah. I was just making sure. So you have 3 attacks, right? And you're using 1 to aim and do a heavy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, he is going to try and block with melee. Try to parry it. Or, no, he blocked it. That's what he did. So you can burn 2 frenzy and heavy attack him if you want.
Yes, every time I'm finally gonna bite. Yes, fine. I will power attack him again.
Get.
How do I do it? I'm just so mad. It's going to be
That drops your red bubble down to 3. I'll go ahead and take care of that.
After I do that, after I'm the input value right now. No modifier for that.
No modifier this time, though.
Yeah, but action is still 2.
Yeah.
All right. Did you already remove my red bubble, or shall I?
No, go ahead.
Got it. There we
There
go.
we go.
That's more. Like
There
it.
we go. So he blocks the first one and he
There
tries
we
to
go.
dodge the second one, but he gets hit.
Take that.
Nice. Now the damage is going to be no modifier, but power 2.
Mhm.
All right. That.
Some damage.
All right. Flack. So what does that look like?
Oh, it just looks like a miss. But as he dodges it, I go right to the other side and stab him right in the ribs.
Nice. And he like stumbles. He doesn't fall to the ground, but like goes down to 1 knee. And then it is Rahaka.
Actually, point of order, it is Hum's turn. He's got a 4.
Oh, that's right. We can move in the initiative order.
Oh yeah. Let me move you up. Go for it, Hum.
Awesome. All right, so first action is to stand up. And can I still move and attack?
Definitely. That takes half of your movement to stand up, unless you have martial arts or acrobatics.
I do have martial arts.
Nice. Then you can kip up, and it doesn't do anything.
All right, so he kips up, he brushes the dirt off of his shoulder in like an anime character with his arms running behind him. He runs right at this caster and like swings with a heavy attack, an aimed heavy attack on Shakta.
So this will be a 2 modifier.
Okay, so silver-coated Vashlik axe with his chi strike, modifier 2, actions 3, submit.
Perfect.
Got double digis.
You guys got this now. You guys got it. He's going to try to throw his staff up, try some feeble attempt at blocking,
Hell yeah.
but he does not. Power 2.
Modifier 0 for damage, power 2.
Hey.
On a dice.
Holy shit.
58
Holy
points of
shit.
damage.
That's that heavily runed dice, or that axe you got, right?
I said they
Yeah,
were
it's
Oh my god, that kills him. How's it kill him?
Alright, so yeah, he's pissed off. He's like, I hate magic. And as he's charging, he just like brings it, like the axe up, and it like gets lodged in his rib cage, and then he takes his foot and like pushes him off as he sees blood coming out of his mouth.
Nice. And is that Hamnahar?
That is his turn.
Rahaka. Rahaka comes running out. He gets to about, one more there, and he shouts towards Hamnahar. La! Come to me! Because I don't have the movement to make it there. Alright. My Astus is doing something else right now.
Bet she is.
Skulgar. Skulgar just took a spear to his rib cage. He is gonna be mad about that and stand up and spin towards you with his bone axe. Heavy attack. Raw. I think it's a 9. Damn, he's fucked up too. Looks like she's not letting him have a good time either. Starving these guys. They're about to eat, that's what's up. Sweet. Defended that.
Ka-ching! Right off the little shield.
Gunratet.
Gunrod charges up behind Bloodletter, pissed that he noticed the fact that he was trying to sneak attack.
Yeah.
He grabs his new knife and goes ahead and tries to hit him with a heavy. Also, coming around with his other blade for another heavy.
Aye.
And then swinging back around with the new jewel dagger for a single hit.
Nice. Those are 2 heavies. The 2 heavies landed. The last single. And I like that. I like how you did them all. When we played live, we do that. Oh, you know, the guy would plan out the attacks and be like, I'm gonna hit this guy with a heavy and then spin around and combo this guy for 3 attacks, and he'll just throw down 2 20s and have it calculated. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We call it speed game. All
No
right.
modifier, but power 2 for the first attack. Then for the second attack with the blade modifier, power 2, bam. 58 damage in total.
Wait. All right, you killed him.
Nice.
Just in a fury of attacks, Gunrod just quickly slashes him up his back, coming around, slashing the back of his neck, and as the guy falls, the third attack misses as he slumps forward and hits the ground, just blood covering over Kristoff.
Kristoff looks shocked, but somewhat.
Can I do something for a little bit of flavor? For
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Kristoff? I want to, with my gear, I would like to toss him a Tonto blade that I carry.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he takes the Tonto, like shocked from the blood and everything, but he like looks at you with a smile and catches the blade, and
That is a 2d6 plus 1.
nice. He doesn't want to steal Shuthar's kill there or anything like that. He's gonna.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
Would he? Would he just? Oh
How mad
man.
is he at Skullgar or whatever?
Yeah, that's true, right? Yeah, he's been hanging around with his Sharfines and let's see, willpower. Yeah, he's not going to do that. So 1, 2.
It takes some balls to run up to those boss guys. Right?
Yeah, and he's not running like charging up there like he's the man. He's like, yeah, all right, let's go get him.
Come on, everybody, this way.
He's got the Tonto, but he's like, all right, let's go, guys. Marcus doesn't mind coming up and helping you. Or at least giving him a slice as he runs by. Because that's what he's going to do, yeah. He's going to run by and slice. So 1 chance.
There you go.
Yeah. I'd love seeing that big square where I know it's 2 numbers.
Oh no, the
Oh!
defense is big too.
Oh!
Not big enough.
Yeah!
He's got a bastard sword. Alright, just a quick attack though. Let's see. Oh,
Nice.
Damn.
nice.
Marco's
good.
laying it down.
Oh, he got him. He got him nice and low for you. That did knock the guy to the ground too. But Marcos wasn't planning on staying there, so he just ran by and like sliced him across the back. I think would be a good way to put it.
Generous
Yeah.
let me finish him. He's like, I'll put him on his knees for you.
Yeah. And then he runs around the tree to there with his sword in 2 hands. All right, Bach, the Bloodletter is dead, isn't he? Yep. Just got killed by the pirate. Shakta, he's gone. Blood Feast. Blood Feast sees Marcos coming and is gonna fire his bow. This is a dead-eye shot. Dead-eye shot at Marcos. Oh no. Marcos, does he have any cover right there? No,
say-
It's hard to
he
see.
doesn't actually. Wait, let me see something. Let me see.
From my angle, I'm seeing a lot of darkness.
Yeah, our view's kind of obstructed.
Yeah, he ran into like a group of 3 trees there. You know what? I'm gonna give him some cover.
At least concealment.
He'll give him some cover there for the trees. But no, not enough.
Ting.
Alright, that is ×2 damage on the short bow. Oh, garbage. Garbage.
I'm fine with that.
Noise.
God, Marcus isn't dead. This
Marcus
game would
only
suck if
takes
Marcus
4.
dies.
Yeah, right?
Tis but a scratch.
Marcus gets a little nick. It's an arrow flies by. And it's Shuthar.
Okay. Shuthar wheel again. Oops, gotta get back on the right token here. Aim and what do you call it? Not power attack, but strong. What do you?
Yeah,
Strong
heavy attack.
attack?
Big
Heavy
attack.
Skullgar
Oh,
shouts out
yeah.
to the orc god as he's god of wars. He's gonna try to defend this from the ground. Kron, and then he gets hit.
Ron has decided.
Shuthar's like more like Croft.
How do you kill him?
Shooter doesn't make jokes. Really, just I think a stab right to the. I mean, he's down on the ground. He looks up and just go right through his neck with the spear. Still wielding my shield in the other hand, just right through his neck.
Nice.
Like one.
And you
leg
still
down.
have movement.
Oh, I still have movement. Gosh, I kind of want to protect my friends. I'm sorry. There's the 5 foot squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do double. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There. What's up, Rahaka? There's light.
Hell yeah.
Me. Smacked my shield with my spear.
Since you have a spear, you could reach him.
Do I?
Nice.
Interesting. Unfortunately, I used all my actions on that last attack, but yeah.
Did you use all 3 of your
I
actions?
did
One
3
was to aim.
actions. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You could burn frenzy.
I could, but I'm not.
Ah! All right, Hanar.
All right, so Humnahar is going to charge, and I've counted it out. It's 11 spaces right to get up into this guy's business.
Nice.
So I should be able to do my full attack, and I'm going to go ahead and do... I've never used this before, and I really want to use it. I'm going to mark this guy for invitation. So I marked the target that was invited. So I kind of like leave an opening for him to kind of like lure him in to attack me, and I get a -2 to defend. But that'll give me a bonus to attack him next turn, correct?
Nice, yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is going to be an aimed attack, so I'll use all 3 of my actions. So silver-coated Vashlik Axe with Cheese Strike, modifier 2 from the aim. Actions, I put 2 and then 3, so it said 23 actions. Actions 3, here we go. Not bad, 16.
This is the guy that you're marking with invitation.
Rahik.
Okay, yeah,
the guy right next to me.
You should have a -3
Rahaka.
to defend, I think is what it says.
Right. So he is going to dodge. Try dodging. He doesn't get a negative right now, right?
Oh, it's after he hits him first, I think.
Yeah, it was my bad. I do that when I'm defending. So my
Okay,
apologies.
yeah. Okay. You hit him.
Sweet. I hit him. All right, so here we go. Silver-coated Vashlik Axe plus Cheese Strike, modifier 0, power times 2, and roll some damage.
Oh God!
Oh, those exploding 6s! Do you see that? 86! Hell yeah!
It's the mark of the beast.
666.
This fucking guy.
How'd he kill him?
All right, so yeah, he just like he's like, hold on.
Thank you, Kristoff, for encouraging me to attack my foe. I will meet you, Rahaka, as you ask.
And before Rahaka can like maybe he's like bumbling his axe as he gets up there, and he just like brings it down and vivisects him from head to pelvis, and he falls apart in 2 sides.
Shootar's like, but I banged my shield. I was ready for him.
My gosh, those 6s exploding. I love
That's
virtual
great.
dice.
Ridiculous.
I love the mark of the beast. There's an actual ability you can get which makes it the power damage go up. Let me ask this.
I don't like that.
I know, like she's staying in there. Like, how much could she be like buffing herself to be super powerful right now?
You can hear, I think it would be safe to say, Shuthar and Hamnahar, you can hear her chanting in there.
Yeah.
And you can see like those like light flashing inside the hut now, kind of like coming out the windows.
Yeah.
And Skulgar is dead. Gunratet.
Where are the windows on this building?
Let me see here. Do we actually have the windows?
Not drawn.
Oh, it's not even blocked off.
Oh yeah, we can see inside.
Let's see here. I don't see any actually drawn on there, but let's see here. I will make a couple
Is
of
this the
windows.
front
All right.
door though?
That is a chimney. The front door is right here. And I know it doesn't show on the map. There's another door over here. So we'll say there's one window. And I'm going to roll this again to see what side it is randomly, starting over here. 1, going clockwise, 2, 3. So there's a window back here.
Oh, perfect. 5, 10.
That's where you see
Alright.
the flashes of
20,
magical
20.
light through that window.
Oh, those were GM rolls. I didn't even have. I'll take that off there.
Gunra runs right to there. And goes ahead and just throws a knife through the window, not just particularly aiming at anything, just throwing the knife to go ahead and bust the glass out ahead of him.
Okay, nice. Yeah, we'll say. Well, you can roll to attack, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Um, Hamnahar, I'll tell you about it later, but I can add the cheat drain to your actual attacks. I don't know why it's not working. I thought I did that, but
No worries. Yeah, I know.
all right.
You did it before on a different weapon on my gloves.
Oh, that
Um,
might be it.
Yeah, so
Shatter. Psh, the window breaks as you're throwing knife.
Does it happen to cause her to lose concentration?
Maybe.
She's like, is there fighting going on outside?
oh my!
Well,
You
I
can't
never.
tell. Yeah, you can't tell. The window shatters and you still hear chanting. All right. Is that it for Gunratet? No
Yep.
targets, right?
No targets.
Christoph is happy that everybody's chasing and in front of him. And he does kind of like his new friend here that gave him the knife. He's going to run up and kind of peek in. And he peeks in the window and he looks back and he's like, yeah, she's in there. It looks like she's trying to summon something.
Yikes.
Yeah, we'll get her. Don't worry.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total. As far as he can get. Blood Feast. Or the Deadeye Shot. It's got to be at Marcus again. Marcus is right up on him too, so he's going to get an extra mod. Give him that point blank range mod. Marcus is going to try to dodge that. Marcus
come
does
on,
not.
Marcus.
Marcus gets hit. Man, I'm so glad that one spell didn't, totally blow up. That would have sucked really bad.
22 damage going on. Damn.
Alright,
Definitely
so he
hit.
takes 22, yep. Marcos takes an arrow into the, in the knee, in the torso, and that does, in fact, knock him down. He's just about to reach the guy with his bastard sword and hit in the chest and falls to the ground. Oh, Shuthar.
Shoot our wheel, run 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Frenzy, damn it.
Uh-oh.
2 Frenzy to fire another one at Hamnahar. He's about to die, so he's gonna, might as well. All right, Hamnahar. Here comes an arrow flying at you.
Oof.
Oh, that's a nasty one. You're good, though. You got some armor. You're stacked.
He's stacked with armor.
Yeah. Then Shooter will run up. Like, stop trying to kill my friends!
Nice armor.
Ting.
Nice.
Just
Shuthar's on him.
bounces off of Hamnahar's plate.
Alright, Shooter runs up. Leave them alone! You are being very rude.
Stop it. That's a hit. Oh. That didn't feel good. He is on the ground.
Oh, wow. Awesome. I think I, ripped, a big chunk out of his leg with this spear. Stop it!
And
The music stopped.
it does seem like when he falls to the ground, he's holds his leg and he's like, ah, he says something and you're Sharfine. So you understand what he's saying. He says, she won't let me.
He says, The shooter says, "She will die. Lay down your weapons."
You can see him like trying to reach for his blade still, you know.
Yeah.
It seems like he's like having a mental battle though, you know. He's struggling to not do that. But it's up to you. Do you burn any frenzy or have any actions left?
No, I have no more actions left. I just
All right, I'm not.
I plead with him to lay down his weapons, and we will kill her.
Is this the door?
It is. It's open.
Is it? Oh, it's open. Okay, cool. All right, so then 5, 10, or I'm used to Pathfinder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He sees the door is open. He sees her doing her crazy channeling thing. And he thinks that Shuthar's got this guy in hand, and so he's going to charge her. So it'll be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know why I jumped like that, but so I'll go up to her and bring down my axe with a cheese strike, an aimed cheese strike.
Yes.
Submit modifier 2 and actions 3. Here we go. Oh no! Oh, bummer.
Oh man.
This is gonna be bad.
She does have a spell going on. Go ahead and roll the melee button there.
Melee fumble. Weapon damaged. Drop 1 point of durability. If weak, it breaks. Magic load.
She has like some kind of like shield, like it's like invisible at the eye at first, but your weapon probably hits off of it, so you can explain what that looks like, I guess.
So yeah, I think he's just like overconfident, and he like brings down the axe, but because it's like a domed shield, like the blade hits it and like bounces off and gets kind of like and so you can see it kind of like maybe like in the stick, or not the stick, the handle, it like maybe like cracks a little bit, and he's just like so he that's what it looks like. Sparks fly.
That's it for him?
Yeah, so explain weapon durability to me so I can track that.
That will drop it if it's like a moderate, it'll go down to weak.
Gotcha. And is this something I can repair?
Definitely. From
Okay.
your dwarf friend, he can do that.
Sweet. Well, the durability was strong, so it'll just be mod.
Now to go to mod, yeah.
All right, that's my turn.
So you could actually suffer another break before it actually broke. All right. Fortunately, now it is her turn. She does not get to finish the summoning. She was like 1 away from actually getting it,
Nice.
which is funny. And she is going to... And Gunratek can, like, totally claim that was his.
Mm-hmm.
He's the reason that she didn't finish the summoning. She's gonna jump up and actually cast this first. Does that work? It does work. Barely. You notice she throws her wand out, and another image of her, like, she duplicates. Now there's like 2 of her standing there. And then she throws another spell, and this one is Acid Orb. She's going to try and concentrate on this one. And shoot into your chest with the Acid Orb.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Sir, I don't like it.
I'd like to spend an action to say I don't like it.
She's got 2 frenzy after this. That's just...
Good lord. So I just roll dodge, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you
Or
don't have
I,
a shield. Yeah,
All right.
unless you want to use your axe, but try to
Yeah,
block
no,
completely.
yeah, totally gonna. She rolled a 20 though, right?
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
I have some. So is acid? Is it acid orb toxic damage?
It is.
Okay, because I have resistance and toughness, so that'll negate some from it. Correct?
Oh crap! It will.
Sweet. And it's not a crit, so hey.
Mm.
Hopefully, it doesn't blow up. Okay, good. So you get
Cool.
toughness, armor, and toxic resistance.
Oh, then it does nothing.
Doesn't go through your armor, but it is going to degrade your armor. And we can roll hit location, find out where it is. Right arm.
Okay, right
Do you have
arm.
You have armor there.
Yes. That would be my bracers, or would that be my gloves? Or both?
That's both, or your bracers. Yeah. It
Okay,
degrades
so
it
my
by 2 armor.
Oh, shit, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, then it breaks it.
It melts your
Because
bracers.
it's moderate. Well, actually, I don't know. They're fire leather bracers. So I don't know if the fire quality upgrades the durability at all. Does it?
Yes. Yeah, they're enchanted.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Leather-
we'll bring it down to like weak then. But right now, if it takes your rating down to 0,
Mhm.
they're done for right now. Yeah, you can take them off. Don't take them off. I wouldn't take them off. I'd put them at 0 or something and make a little note.
Okay, so if the enchant function negates one of that, then it will only be, it'll go from moderate to weak. So Hum sees like them start to snap.
Yeah. Perfect.
And luckily he doesn't take any damage.
And then she is going to cast another spell with her 2 frenzy, Iron Maiden. With this one, I think all you can do is really dodge. Yeah, you notice like spikes start to grow out of the ground around you, like really fast, just like.
Natural 20!
Nice. You get an instant attack back at her.
Sweet. Quick attack?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, here he comes back with his axe. This is a quick attack. Not bad, but not great.
Good enough.
She
Dueling
dodges.
with this witch. This witch.
Retet.
Bam. I've been sitting here counting every way I could. I get up behind her. Again, doing the same thing. Slashing first with the new jewel dagger. Modifier 0, but we will do a 2-action hit. Then swinging around with the our god, the other blade. Once again, hitting modifier 2. Ooh, that sucked. But coming back around with the Walla blade again for a. You know what? I'm gonna burn a frenzy on this.
And heavy hit.
Yep, and heavy it.
Oh, I thought that 3. I thought that was just. I was just like, man, he really isn't rolling very well. Poor guy.
Oh, the 3 was mine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
She's defended everything so far.
And she did again.
Oh my god, with a critical. She throws an acid orb at you.
Is that with the outnumbered bonus and everything?
Yeah.
She rolled a nat
Shit.
20 on her.
She has some fucking
yeah.
enchantment on her. She got a couple of
Yeah.
enchantments on her, actually.
Defense. I'll get
All
my
right,
dodge
here it
ready.
comes. Luckily, that was a shitty acid orb. Really quick, tries to like. He dodge that shit though. All right,
Attaboy.
homie Kristoff,
That's you.
you guys are doing good.
Stay out there. We got this witch. But I also claim rights to all the loot.
Maybe I should help you out then.
No.
Yeah, Hum just shoots Gunra a nasty look. Like,
I'll
the
share
hell
with you.
do?
I'll share with you, Hamnahar. Don't worry.
Marcos gets up and he's gonna run over to the blood feast guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he actually speaks your language because we made deals before, right? Like he had known you and stuff, you know, right?
Yeah.
He says in your tongue as he jumps on top of like kind of to pin the guy.
Right.
He's like, "Go help him,"
Yeah. This is okay.
and we'll say that that's what's happening right there with them. And it's your turn.
Shooter will just tell him, stay down, and attempt to help his friends. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not even a full move. He does what he always does. Try to take over the world.
The aim and the heavy.
The aiming and heavy.
Alright, now she's only got a
Her
2
defending.
modifier.
Oh, ooh, it was damaged. Of course, that's why that was ridiculous.
Oh, we'll keep it if it is.
Apologies. That's why. Well, it was a ×3. I can't do that.
Oh,
Yeah. Upsetting.
Unless you roll a ×3 hit. Hmm?
Disappointed.
Oh!
but don't need to be. Oh my god.
You're gonna like come and just stab her through the head.
Yeah. Let's hope so. So how does that work?
Alright, she tries to dodge. She fails.
Yeah.
But this is the shitty thing. She has a split image,
Oh no, I have to like roll on another.
Yeah, like
which
mirror
means
images.
it's either 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. Pretty much.
So I want 4, 5, 6 or I want 1, 2, 3.
Which one do you want to choose?
I want 1, 2, 3.
You want 1, 2, 3?
Yeah. We'll see.
Do you want to roll it?
Yep. Let's see if I get a 1, 2, or 3 on a d6. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
Yes!
All right.
Hell yeah!
Always-
I love it so
always
much.
aim low.
Power 4.
Does he get to keep that 93?
That was a ×3.
Yeah, we could do that. Unless you want to re-roll it.
I mean, I don't know, but the
You can roll.
We
you
can
roll
calculate.
It's a ×4, so
Right, it's 10. It's got the numbers there, so it's a 24. 24 times 4. Wait, no, that's not totally right. 24,
93
25,
divided
26,
by-
27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 times 4.
124 damage.
And do you want to keep that, or do you want to re-roll?
I'll take it.
That, sir, kills her, so how do you kill her?
Oh, that's so great. Finally, Shuthar killed something and Hamnahar didn't.
He chose the right one, too.
Yeah, he runs in. Hamnahar is hurting from all these spells, and Shuthar's like, "I got this." He just like stabs her right in the cheek. It goes like through her face.
just then Gunra kind of leans back as a spear comes through and is like,
Oh!
Shuthar, come on, watch that thing.
Sorry, I forget about the reach on this thing every time.
Right when you
Cool,
impale
cool.
her face is like locked in a shock look, and the image next to her dissipates, and her enchantments wear off,
That's
and her eyes roll up. She like falls off the blade.
Nice.
Perfect.
Gunrod stabs her one more time just to make sure she's really dead.
Yeah, Shooter takes a deep
Hum,
breath and like puts his foot on her head to jerk his spear back out of her head.
Oh, but we're not quite out of combat yet.
Nope.
Hum slaps Shuthar on the back. Good job.
Bloodfeast stops struggling with Marco, and Marco's out there talking to him. Marco's still on top of him, like, you know, with his blade at him. And it says, and speaking in Sharfine to him, of course. Are you all right? And he starts to nod, and he says, "Her hold on me is gone."
You were enchanted.
And he looks over, and he says, "It was like a dream. I don't know how long we've been here."
Shuthar would turn and tell his friends. He was compelled, due which she had control of him.
He could just be saying she just had control of him.
No. I saw in his eyes. He was fighting us, but he was also fighting her.
All right.
Gunray goes back to searching the cabin, just riling through everything, lifting up the mattress. And
I mean, maybe you should go talk to him.
Yeah, Shuthar will. He doesn't have to be encouraged to. Shuthar will ask, where do you come from? He'll just, talk to him about trying to get him home, see if he's able to take care of himself.
Yeah, when talking to him after a while, you can tell that he's been here probably for several, maybe even weeks, as her slave or servant or whatever, and kind of hunting down people. And he remembers things only in dreams, like it was a dream, you know. Kristoff is like, "I've only been here a couple of days. I guess the weak-willed, you know. They get trapped by her, but maybe she wasn't strong enough for me, though."
So that knife that I gave you.
Oh,
I'm gonna need that back.
oh yeah, right. You can see that he's already hidden it somewhere on his person.
And while I'm at it, I think we might have a friend of yours with us.
And as his face like turns to "oh shit," Honahar, did you want to do any last RP?
Yeah, I think he comes up to Shuthar and Bloodfeast, and
Magic can be something that can infiltrate our mind and twist us into who we do not want to be. I'm glad you are free.
and he'll give him a nod. And
Shuthar, excellent kill.
Yes, I protected you.
You did. Excellent job. Thank you.
Shuthar, like, he's just looking over at you and, like, nodding. Then he looks back. He's kind of, like, crouching, kneeling next to Bloodfeast. He looks back to Bloodfeast just to check on this new Sharfine friend.
yeah, maybe we do the Sylvester Stallone and Apollo Creed handshake.
That's
Carl Weathers.
Arnold and, yeah.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
Arnold. I bet.
Yeah.
Marcos is smiling too, and he's just nodding at both of you. And Kristoff, he looks to Gunratet and he says, What friend are you talking about?
Oh, let me finish tying up these ropes on you. But you do seem a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna leave it to where you can, at least eat some of this food in this box next to
Are you
you.
saying you're imprisoning him? Is what you're doing?
Okay, now that this knot is good and handsome Mick, something. I don't think he's very handsome though.
He's not.
And he's like, he kind of like lets out a sigh and like looks out the window where you can probably see handsome Rick standing out there, by the wagon by now. And he's like, oh, fuck. And I think that's where we'll end it.
Sweet.
Awesome. Thanks for the session, Rick.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. You rock.
that was a lot of RP and just the right amount of combat at the end.
Yeah, I'm glad it went the way it did. It was good.
Likewise.